So we are live here in Atlanta. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty there for a second, but the big news as we were driving here is that Russell Wilson is actually ruled out for today. Justin Fields will start. Behind me, we have the tailgating people, related to most of them. So if you're in Atlanta, you feel like dropping by, come enjoy. The Mercedes-Benz Stadium is behind me. You can see a little jagged thing back there. So there's a lot of wonderful Falcons fans, but to be honest, it kind of feels like a Steelers home game at the moment. We're waiting to see if any of the other Steel Ring squad crew is going to jump on at the moment. We have my lovely wife. I hear right not feeling very well. But right now with Russell Wilson out, it means that Justin Fields is going to be starting. And for a lot of people, at least from what I've seen on Twitter, on Facebook, on social media, that is not as negative as you may have thought. The fact that our backup quarterback is going to be the starting quarterback, and I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that Russell Wilson has been dealing with this kind of thing for a while. It's nothing new. My article that just came out on, it's going to come out in a second on Total Apex about Russell Wilson being ruled out specifically said that this is what we've kind of gotten used to. We've gotten used to the fact that Russell Wilson might not be available. And we've gotten used to Justin Fields making a rapport with receivers, with the team. And this is kind of different. If it would have been Russell Wilson starting all of training camp, not just being in full position, but actually being involved in more than just the rah-rah part of it, and then he would have hurt his calf, then that would have been different. Justin Fields not having that kind of experience, those kind of snaps that normally a backup wouldn't take, I might feel a little more nervous. This is going to be a little bit more wide open of a game. There's going to be a little bit more pressure on whatever tackles start. I'm hoping it's going to be Furtado. I haven't seen if he's going to be starting yet. If he's replying, let me know if I'm right or wrong. But I don't want it all to be on Dan Moore because if Justin Fields moves around, the offensive line's going to have to adjust to that a lot more than if Russell Wilson is going to. So I'm hoping that the team legitimately prepared for either quarterback to be starting because there's completely different game plans that have to run for both. I still legitimately believe the Steelers win this game regardless. I just feel it's going to be a little bit more wide open on this one, which probably means a couple more turnovers, which means our defense is going to have to put up a little more. But we have probably the best front seven since maybe our 2008 team, maybe even 2016, depending on where you put the front seven being the best. This defensive line is not something to take lightly. Kirk Cousins is going to be on the run, and I think that immediately puts him at a disadvantage. I'm not particularly worried about the Atlanta Falcons offense. What I am worried about is the defense, Matthew Huron, the pieces that could make it difficult, and so that is where Justin Fields starting is an advantage. So we're going to be seeing if we can go live for a little bit more later while we're actually walking to the stadium. But if you have any questions at all, feel free to drop them in the chat. We will take a look, and I will check in there.